Greetings, folks. It's Tom, 1972 here. It's been a long time, and I know I posted a couple little blurbs, and I'm seeing my reflection. I'm not liking what I see too much. It seems to me as if lately I've adopted the sleepy, dopey, well, unshaven is my fault, but dopey look. Um, and I'm using a lot of filler words. What a difference 10 years makes. And I would have to say the downfall was once, well, maybe it would have happened anyway, but once taken off of Tysabri due to a high JCV titer. Um, it was just like a little bit, um, probably every 8 months lost, a little bit lost, and a little bit lost. But anyway, about 7 years later, and Happy New Year's to everyone. It's these little losses are adding up, and I guess what it's doing is it's leaving me probably at my worst baseline that I'd ever been at before. I've been here before, but it wasn't so good. Oh, anyway, to try to make a case in point, so now I'm using Ocrevus, which a lot of people say if you don't really have a active disease with, I guess I got all the hallmarks for secondary progressive. If you don't have active disease, Ocrevus isn't going to do much, if anything. But what a concept, neurodegeneration as opposed to inflammatory. I notice I'm using a lot of filler words, but it's been a long time since I've done one of these. It's a lot of changes. I think the last thing that doesn't nail me that I know of was probably a lesion at the level of cervical 5. So that makes cervical 2, cervical 3, and cervical 5. I'm probably lucky I can get up. But it's really something else. It's like throughout the course of the disease, and I've had lows, very low, but for some reason, Tysabri kind of gave me like hope that I still cling to, even though it's been such a long time. And it brought me back to a level that I was able to keep for a few years after that. But things just slowly started to go back. I mean, muscles started to retreat. Stuff like that. Lately, cognition has gone out the window. I can write something down, set it down, and wonder what I just wrote. Not so funny. I can still ramble pretty easily. That's not too bad. I'm washing my face, and forgive the Band-Aid, that's covering up like a spot of like rosacea or something, I hope. The dermatologist wasn't too concerned, but anyway, hopefully I'll lose that in a week or so. But yeah, to stay positive when every doctor, including your GP, and also a homeopathic physician, is you say, well, Doc, I grabbed the back of my legs and I feel tendon and ligament and not much muscle. Not surprised. Not any of them. But I wasn't really prepared for this one because I think all the time that I was on Tysabri or something different that seemed to work, I think Taxidera worked for a little while. I don't think anyone ever really said, we got to warn you, there's something called secondary progressive that most likely, statistically, is going to nail you when you're about in your upper 40s, which I am. And I'm still looking at the reflection here. That used to be a little tighter and a little bit group, but what can you do? I'm probably talking a little more out of this side of my mouth. But anyway, I don't know. I guess it's how do you meet acceptance? Um, how do you accept, be serene about it, and yet not become there goes the tremor again, not become a doormat or a hermit? I don't know. It's like I need just a little bit back that I can build off of. I'm looking at my broad shoulders here. Those seem to be getting smaller and smaller. It would make some sense to me. Cervical 5 nerve roots go up to your shoulders, biceps, stuff like that, and portions of your back. So, not so good. But anyway, just some thoughts. And now that I put off this little pilot video, forgive the jiggling, I will probably try to put on something that's a little more coherent later. But it's something else. And like I said, I got a brother who is 16 years older than me, and he's fully physically intact. He's on the Andover, um, yeah, Andover, Connecticut fire department. Anyway, that's enough of that. Then there's these people with benign versus secondary progressive versus I don't know what. And for me, this confounding factor, the sickest I ever was with MS was actually after a tick bite in the back of my left leg, abscessed. I didn't know half the tick was still in my leg over the winter. And I went down with a fever for 4 months and never recovered. So, enough babbling. Lyme disease, tick bites, babbling, band-aids on noses, unshaven, hats on heads. A lot has changed and a lot hasn't. But feel free to leave a comment or a text or whatever. I haven't done this yet right since YouTube upgraded, so let's see how this one goes. All right, take care, everyone, and Happy New Year. Although this COVID thing has me wondering a little bit. Peace be with everyone.